Hey guys, it's Ben Bickman Theory with a new chapter review. We're reviewing One Piece chapter 913. I'm with
Yo, it's Yasa, man.
so Yaso. What's your first impressions about the chapter?
Honestly, I thought the chapter was a little dull compared to last week, but I mean, we got some good information about Hawkins. We know that he's not the pushover that we previously thought he was. What did you think?
Yeah, this chapter was kind of boring to be honest. We got to learn more about Hawkins. We got introduced to a few new characters, but I feel like nothing major happened,
Hmm.
We
Yeah,
got to see Law's crew at the end, checking them out. So
yeah.
they're probably gonna meet up with Zoro and Luffy soon. So it wasn't bad, but yeah, it could have been better. And
Not to mention that break next week, man. That shit makes my blood pressure go up.
break next week, and we need to get a good chapter.
Oh my God.
If we got a good chapter, I'll be okay. We had a break the week before too, right?
Yeah, Holly's
So,
Japan.
oh my God.
Although will do us right though. He'll give us a good chapter.
So what do you think about the swords? We didn't really get to see much with the swords, Luffy tried to use the sword, but he's pretty troll and he just punched him.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Actually, I have to credit this to my friend Panda Man, but he told me that he thinks that Luffy will actually get possessed by the second like sword that he got from the sword maker, and then he's gonna have another fight with Zoro like he did at Whiskey Peak. I thought it was a pretty decent theory, but we'll see if it like becomes true.
Do you think the demon in his new sword is gonna be stronger than Zoro's old demon?
I mean, logically, it would make sense, right? Because Zoro has the third version of that line, and then now like the second one appeared, so could be.
So one thing I want to talk about is, I have a pretty, I would say popular theory about Hawkins' devil fruit.
Hmm.
So we learn more about his fruit. He actually names his fruit. He says it's the straw fruit.
Hmm.
So from there, we could kind of tell he's not mythical zone type, like I thought, and a lot of other people thought.
Hmm.
But I think, his devil fruit is not a regular paramecium type.
Hmm.
So I think he's a special paramecium. I'm changing my theory on him. I
Hmm.
think he's a special paramecia. He could produce straw, but also he's made out of straw.
Hmm.
And that makes sense why when he takes damage, he's like a straw. So like he has like different hearts you could say, kind of like that
Right,
Naruto character.
right, right,
So you could kind of see in the chapter like when the strawmans come out, his arm does look like a straw. So I think
right.
yes, is made out of straw and can make straw, and that kind of explains kind of how his powers work.
Yeah.
And then he used his dope move, I don't know what's even called,
Straw demon or
yeah, the
whatever.
straw demon. That thing looked huge, and even Zoro said it was really powerful.
Yeah.
And Zoro is a man, so if he says that attack was strong, then that shit's strong, and you could see how big this thing is. And he actually hurt Zoro.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this thing, Hawkins is way stronger than I thought he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, backtracking back a little bit. When Hawkins predicted that there would be only a 19% survival chance, I thought it was interesting that he said for a month because previous chapters when they go to a new island, it's only for like a few days to like maybe a week max, but a month. I feel like we're gonna get like longer than Dressrosa or something. It might be like 4 years or 5 years for this arc, but who knows, man?
Yeah, so the new characters, what do you think about the new characters that were shown?
Oh yeah, oh that one chick, Tsuru, I thought it was weird. Like her artwork looks so much different compared to the
Hmm. Hmm.
traditional One Piece style. So
Hmm.
it was kind of reminiscent of like that like Japanese like
The
ancient, yeah, the
painting.
traditional painting. Like I don't know. I thought that was weird. What did you think?
I thought the same thing. I was kind of like, why does she look so weird? She looks like she doesn't even belong in One Piece.
Hmm.
But I don't know if Oda's trying to trick us. Maybe it's like she could change her shape. Maybe she has a
Hmm.
certain devil fruit. Because even that little girl, what was her name?
Tama.
Tama. Yeah, even Tama had like a weird devil fruit. So
Hmm.
I feel like maybe she has a weird devil fruit, or maybe she's drawn like that. We won't know, but she has that crescent thing on her top knot or whatever it's
Oh
called.
yeah, isn't that like the symbol for like the clan that
Yeah,
like they're
so
from?
maybe
So
they're all like connected.
mm.
What do you think about the sumo wrestler?
Oh man, so I feel like it just confirms that there's different types of roles and occupations in Wano, like almost that are in actual traditional Japan. We've already gotten Raizo, the ninja, Kinemon, the samurai, now there's sumo, so like maybe we'll get some like warrior monks or other stuff. But I mean, I just thought he looked really funny.
The sumo wrestler?
Yeah, I mean, you know how Oda does. He trolls up the art.
Yeah, he's so big. And the T girl is pretty cute.
Yeah, I like the T-girl.
Oh, Kiku.
Okiku.
She kind of, who does she remind you of? She reminds me of someone, but I can't.
She kind of reminds me of the fishman, like the queen, like her face.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
that's true. That's true. I kind of see it.
Yeah,
So do you think Law, we got a little Beppo going on, looking kind of funny with his top knot and like these other no-name guys.
yeah.
Do you think they're gonna come out soon?
I think this is a pretty big indicator that Law's making some big moves in Wano right now. We have yet to see him in Wano, so he's probably like has something in the works, and he's probably just sent Beppo and the other two out like as like scouts just to
Hmm.
see what when Luffy's coming back, and
Hmm.
they confirmed it.
Hmm. So one thing I wanted to talk about, Luffy, every time he goes to a new island, he always makes friends and
Hmm.
comrades. So
Hmm.
right now he's like building that stage,
Hmm.
everyone he met likes him, he's doing good. But I hopefully something bad happens, and when I mean bad, it's like maybe a calamity comes.
Mm,
That would be dope,
yeah, I can
Like
see that.
I want to see Zoro versus Calamity
Hmm.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like Zoro Luffy versus Calamity,
yeah.
damn. And then Law jumps in, that'll be dope.
Put things into perspective, right? In terms of power scaling. See how
Hmm.
strong Kaido's crew is too.
But do you think Law and Luffy could beat a Calamity?
A calamity? I think so. I think so. I mean, Luffy showed us that he's gotten a lot stronger after beating Katakuri. Granted, it wasn't a one-sided victory. He had a lot of trouble. Also, Katakuri had to stab himself before Luffy could get the upper hand. But right now, it would look kind of bad for the Calamity if it was a 3v1. But
Mm.
I mean, that's what I think.
Because Zoro, he hasn't even shown his full strength
Yeah,
in a
man.
long time.
Maybe he has a Sharingan under that one scarred eye. Who knows?
Sharingan, nah, that'll be
Just kidding. I'm
funny.
just kidding.
People always speculate that because the Kakashi kind of
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm.
But I think that's a theory for another time.
Yeah,
So thank you all for watching and listening to our review.
for sure. We'll give you some better predictions next week, or next week. We're sorry about that.
Yeah, this chapter was kind of dull, but it is what it is. So stay tuned for next time. Make
Stay
sure
tuned.
you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.